And first, get in!
Hello there.
Hello everyone, welcome in. How the hell are we today? How's your Mondays? Apparently Pezza is streaking everywhere, that's exciting for everyone. If you want to see a flash of bare white butt, then you want to be in London on Sunday. That's what I'm hearing so far. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, I nearly spilled my. I got excited and nearly spilled my tea. Chuckles, you were here first. Punching, as we see, and shushing, as is also the case. Welcome. We had Loketta actually get first, though. No, Chuckles got first. Chuckles got it all. Chuckles got it. Okay. Chuckles got it all. But Loketta is here too. Hello. And Risusu's here. Hello. And Diartha's here. Hello. Hobocop the Stankening. That's how it be. That's what we're playing. Hobocop Superstar rises again. I'm just gonna sort out my music. Volume is a bit loud in my ears. There we go. That's a bit better. Rimvello, welcome. Brunette, hello. Rimvello, I was lurking on your stream earlier today while I was working. Watched a little bit of Hercules, featuring Xena Warrior Princess. I saw that playing earlier. Rimvello was playing that on his stream. Yeah, saw that earlier. Caught a little glimpse.
Thank you for the 50 long months of subscribing, Risusu. Bring on the Hobocop Superstar.
He is here. 50? 50? 50? 50? Jesus Christ, I'm old. Thank you, Risusu. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Where was I? It was it's the age. It's the age getting to me now. Yeah, Rimvello. I was lurking on your stream today. But good to see you. Good to see you. There's Pezza as well. Hello, Pezza. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through. Who else got stream? We got Loketta and Bryn. Also had stream streaks today as well. Nice. One day I'll be able to see Pezza and that dong streak in real life. Nice. Baba-oo. Flying over. James drinks from a bam. Oh, I do drink. Yeah, this is Brunette sent me this. Brunette sent this over. She may have sent it for Vicky, but I've claimed it. It is what it is. James White, Shame and Pezza. It's winter. We're all like that right now, Loketta. We're all like that, and let's not pretend otherwise. Well, not all. You know what I mean. Oh, jeez. Let's not go there. The party is on Saturday. James is the after party. I'm never invited to the after parties. Apparently they take place at my house and I'm not here. Chaotic Panic, welcome. Are you excited for Friday the 13th? I hadn't even clocked that it was Friday the 13th. It hadn't even registered to me, but I can tell you it is an unlucky day because it's the last day of school and it's half term. So that's pretty unlucky because, you know, it's pretty unlucky. It's Friday and I get paid. Nice. Greetings, Cobra Bubbles. Welcome. Good to see you. How the hell are you today? 50 up. Xena's the best. I watched it when I was younger. I did. I watched quite a bit of it. This is not a stream of young people. No, the demographic of this community is definitely not in the 18 to 24 range. I mean, if you happen to be in that age range, good on you. Welcome, but that's not the majority of you. I'm very certain about that. Young at heart. My arteries are clogged. I'll only be young at heart after a transplant. I'm going to do a marathon of Friday the 13th movies because I've never actually seen any of them before. I've seen the original. If it's the series I'm thinking of. It's the one with Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Is that right? Friday the 13th movies. Oh, then no, I haven't. Oh, that's Halloween, apparently. What is Friday the 13th then?
It's the mask, like Jason and the
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've not seen those either. I've not seen it. Vicky, that's Vicky's domain. I don't do that. I don't do that sort of thing. I don't do it. I'm traveling to London, so hopefully a lucky day. Are you coming on the Friday night? Are you? I didn't know you were coming the Friday night. I didn't know that was the deal. Please speak for yourself. I'm sure Loketta. Oh, of course you would have to come because it starts really early. What an idiot I am. Perennium Sonic. Our Alex is enjoying chickenpox. Well, good that. I mean, I know it's horrible, but it's also good to catch it, right? I mean, I think they do have a vaccine these days, but still, it's at least good to know it's dealt with.
David's gonna get a vaccine.
David's getting a vaccine.
David will get the
He's getting the chickenpox vaccine. Apparently, I'm being told.
Yeah.
I am 24. I knew that, Burnett. Hate to disappoint you, but I don't even practice at the top of your head, sunning. That is disappointing. I saw the sun once. It wasn't for me. I can imagine that. Are we looking for Discord alternatives? I'm not giving them my ID. Fuck that. We've been asked for our ID on Discord since whenever that silly law came in for age verification in the UK. If you ever try and get into an 18+ channel, you get asked for ID, which sucks. Registration's 9 AM Saturday. Got you. Oh, what up, Dippy Dip? How the hell are you today? Welcome. Should only be needed for the 18+ channel, so you can access the rest without verifying. Yeah, and I'm not going to move the entire Discord community over to some other proven platform. No knee-jerk reactions is what I think is the approach for this. And let's be honest, where even would anyone go? Where would you go? There's hardly an alternative out there. There's hardly an alternative to Discord. That is like not just the same. Anyway. Alex is catching chickenpox is technically a good thing, but the twins having it in 2 weeks may be less fun. Yeah. Good luck with that. Shit. You've never had the pox, Burnett? That could be dangerous. I wonder if there's anything you can get now. Like they've just brought out the chickenpox vaccine. I wonder if there's something you can get. Didn't know you were such a babby. I'm 25. Dip. Young dip. I have a lot of not safe for work. I have one not safe for work. Is it one? I'm fairly sure I've only got one. Hey.
Thanks for the raid raise. And welcome you 6 lovely people.
You 6 lovely people. Welcome in. Race. How the hell are you doing right now? How was The Witcher 3 treating you? Did anyone come in and drop any form of loud noise in your stream? Dickheads they would be, wouldn't they?
Hello there.
I'm jerking my knee as we speak. No, Daddy Dip, don't do it. You'll hurt yourself. You're only 25. Discord's now being replaced with My Backyard. Gene Cord. Meet you all there to share pictures. I don't want to. In fairness, I don't want my back garden to be known as the place that random strangers come to swap pictures. I don't want that in my house or in my garden. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't want that. I want that. Signal has groups now, but I've never tried them. Back to the old BBS. TeamSpeak is very upset with you right now. But like I say, all of them are all going to do the same thing, right? If Discord has to do age verification, then all of them are eventually going to have to do it as well. So it's not like there is an alternative you can go to that won't do it, because the type of companies that won't do it are the ones that don't care about governance and security and having a safe platform. And I'm not saying that the age verification and the safe platform go hand in hand. I'm saying that the age verification is proof that the companies are trying to follow the governance and the law. If a company is not doing that, and they're actively choosing not to do that, it makes you wonder how secure are their services in general. At least it makes me wonder that. So I wouldn't just knee-jerk into some other platform. Not without a bit of research. Reyes is arriving on Friday as well. Well, Reyes is here. The fist-fighting champion of Novigrad has arrived. I watched a little bit of that fight just before I went live. Yeah. How are your fists feeling, Reyes? Sarah Peach, welcome. Welcome. No loud noises at all. James talking about himself in the third person again. James would never. Wait. You're arriving on Friday. What have I missed? Nothing. I just said I had a bit of a silly moment where I was like, oh, I didn't know you guys were arriving Friday night, but of course you have to, because you have to register for the event on the Saturday morning. We need a demonstration. Beat James up. Why? Cluing me in. Too late. Dog and party this weekend. I'd rather not. Let's go old school. Free Webs Forum from 2000. Discord already had a massive data breach. Their trustworthiness is the lowest it could be. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't either. And also, how many other companies have had similar data? What online company has not had a data breach at this point is probably the easier thing to ask. Fists are feeling fine. Fucking wrecked him, didn't I? How about Steam fix their age verification too, eh? Cinema Dreamer, every single time I try and look at a game page on Steam, I'm asked for my age. They over-verify ages, if anything. I mean, well, actually, verify is a strong word. They over-ask for me to put in a fake birthday. Did I just say that bit out loud? I promise I'm over 18 anyway. Thanks for shouting at me. We will shout at you some more if you like. I really hope the image I use for Discord verification does get leaked. I want somebody to see that cardboard cutout face I used. Signal hasn't had a data breach, but users have leaked their own data by inviting journalists into private groups. Who, like, they would have to be some unprofessional bozos to have a private encrypted group and then just invite someone from outside that group in without verifying who they are and then start talking about classified stuff in front of that like, who would even do that? Like, what sort of shambles of an organization would operate in that manner? But they won't accept a debit card that I used to buy question marks. How much for a question mark? Still have it on the wall, and it's a friend of mine. I wonder. Does anyone hear Freedom Birds? Only in the Signal chat. But no, Cobra raises a good point. I mean, it is annoying, but I think for us, we were all annoyed Cobra about this about 6 months ago when it landed for the UK and we had that whole online age verification thing. Like we've already been through the stages of grief, I think, which is why I'm a bit nonplussed about it, because for me this is old news. We've already dealt with all of it. It will be interesting though to see if anything new innovates to fill that space. It will be interesting to see. I doubt anything will, but I forgot about this song. This is such a weird track in Final Fantasy V. Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. I stayed up playing too long again on Saturday. And so we've gone a little bit beyond midday of day 3. I reckon we'll actually finish today's stream at some point, maybe coming up to around midday day 4. I reckon that's where we're going to end up today. Some people are still refusing to do Discord verification. I know this because they can't see your pictures channel on Discord without doing it. Do you know why that was locked as a And memes as well, actually. Memes is a locked channel. It is because we had some not dodgy pictures right at the start, but borderline. And then I was like, okay, we need to have something there. If people are going to have the ability to just upload whatever image they want, then there needs to be something. There needs to be a little something. Check the meetups channel real quick. Right, I'm going to check it real quick. Check it, gun. Oh wait, that's me. What happened to me? Oh, the years have not been kind to me, have they? Oh, James, what have you been through? What have you been through? What have you seen? Look at this man, so full of hope and optimism. He thinks the future is super bright. He doesn't know what lies ahead. He doesn't know. This was KupoCon. When was this? This was what, 2 years ago? That picture screams vim and vigor. Modern use screams in general. Such young pups, innocent and naive. I think this was about 2 years ago. In fact, actually, is that the date in the file name? 21st of the 11th, 24. Yeah, so that would be. Oh, 1.5. Well, no, no. That can't be right. It's not. It was longer than that, surely. Those seats look very tightly packed. Yeah, they were quite tightly packed. Well, some of them were. I mean, you can see actually those a lot, like bunches of them were empty. Like the one next to the neon is empty, and like there's a load of empty ones back here. So it wasn't like every single seat in the place was taken, but it was busy. It was busy in there. Piss and vinegar. Hate being squashed against people. September 23. Yeah, that sounds a bit more like it. It still is not what I would have thought, but yeah, it sounds a bit more like it. It's at the same venue. I wasn't a fan of the venue. Hammersmith's just not like like in a hotel. It wasn't the best venue they could pick. I'm sure you can get better venues. In fact, I know for certain you can get better venues. But anyway, maybe they're just trying to keep it as cheap as possible. If I'm sitting and squashed against someone else, even if not my fault, I still feel bad for taking up their space. Wait until they're in cosplay, Reyes, and like you've got their body, but then you've got like an extra foot on either side because they're like coming in as like a Warhammer Marine or something. I don't know why they would dress like that for a Final Fantasy convention, but still. Saying that though, on the KupoCon that I went to, someone came in fancy dress as Hellhouse from Final Fantasy VII. So, first soldier cosplay, yeah. Someone came dressed as a literal house. So, you know, it could happen. Hellhouse was amazing, yeah. At that point, it's not my fault if I break anything, yeah. Oh, it's one of your arms. Another person came dressed as Safer Sephiroth from the final battle of FF7. That was pretty cool as well. So yeah, there were quite a few good ones. Oh, just sort things out here. There we go. I might get started soon again, actually, just to kind of get some Disco Elysium time in. I think there's still quite a bit to do. Looking forward to see some of the cosplays. I'm not confident enough to do one myself. I don't even know what I would like. I think the problem is for me now. I don't even think that. I was going to say maybe I'm a bit too old, but then again, I could just pretend I was like 25 in Final Fantasy, and then you know they're aged up to only look like 55, so I could probably get away with it. Wedge from FF7. Oh, thanks. I see you in a Tifa cosplay. You could be Norg. Okay. What's all this? Why am I getting Wedge and Norg? There's no one else you could have thought of. Haggard old man in FF7, Sid, 30 years old. That's true. Norg. FF8 Sid? I could probably get away with an FF8 Sid, actually. I could probably get away, you know, just a red jumper, white shirt. I've got the, what does his glasses look like? Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious now. Sid, FF8. No, that's FF7. FF8. Oh, he's got round glasses. How dare he? It's like it doesn't even matter anymore. Oh, look, someone's done a mock-up of Robin Williams as Headmaster Sid. He does look like Robin Williams. He does look like him. Cultural, yeah, Robin Williams cultural, yeah, you called it the same thing. But yeah, he's got round glasses. But yeah, I mean, it's a very simple white shirt, black tie. I've got a tie clip even. Red sleeveless cardigan. All over it. Easy. That'd be easy. That'd be easy. That'd be easily done. And I could walk around giving out seed assessment forms, you know, and like, you know, if you've been running in the corridor, tick. Did you eat all the hot dogs? Tick. You know, that sort of thing. Give him a rank. Just the outfit itself would be enough. James walking around giving out his seed. Just give people random seed packets, sunflower roses. And people would be like, accursed seed. Horse. Oh dear. Give people actual seed tests and give sweets. Oh, that's a really good idea, actually. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. I'd probably have to... You'd have to cut it down, though, wouldn't you? To sit there and make someone go through, like... Is it 10 questions around? It's a lot of questions. People would be like, can't be bothered with that. And I'd never get to move. 3 questions. Yeah, it'd have to be chopped. But real questions, I think, would work. The quiz game from 13-2, left or right? Is there any clue to which one? Fuck no, there isn't. Blue or red? that quiz was that wasn't. I said it at the time. That wasn't a quiz. There was a logic to the left or right. They just don't tell you. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Anyway. I reckon we'll get started. How about we get into some Disco Elysium and see what the hell is going on in game. I have today set up the extension in advance, so we do have that. Actually, before we do go in, let's talk bingo board. Let's talk bingo board. Because we nailed a couple more bingos last time. We found an invisible wall. Kim, our partner, referred to the area that we're in-game, as post-apocalyptic. And there are shopkeepers in that post-apocalyptic area. So we granted it post-apocalypse shopkeeper as well. So we have a few. We've got a diagonal forming here. I'm fairly confident at some point we'll be able to get into some sewers. We've actually had sewers come up in conversation. So I'm fairly confident that that's gonna come up. All we need now is for Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi to declare that he has feelings for us. And if that happens, there's a merch giveaway right there. Easy. Easy. Technically, you went down when you were examining the corpse and you were washed up. See, technically, you have went down when you were examining the corpse And you want washed up. Oh, I see what you're trying to say. No, we can't. I mean, I know I'm being easy on the rules, but that's a bit conceptual. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit out there. Sewers are gutter snipes. Yeah, we just need Kim to express it. We need him to give us some doughy eyes. This entire game is conceptual. There is in fairness a stat which is about conceptual, so that's true. But failing that, we do have a couple of others. I doubt we're going to get an elemental dungeon. The baddie is actually good. Is a difficult one because I don't feel there's a clear baddie in this game. There's no clear baddie. Yet, at least. We could be imprisoned. Is the boss has already been? Is there even a boss? I don't know. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. But we know we've managed to make some. The true baddie is electrochemistry. Oh yeah, and then what if it turns out like electrochemistry, like you know, actually the drugs are good. What do we do then? The drugs are not good, kids. Don't do drugs. Let's jump in and do some drug. No, I'd not do the drugs. All right, that's loud. Why is that loud? Well, for me, it's loud. For me, that was deafening just then. Drugs, heads up, we're going back in. Seems I've said that before. Right, let's have a look at my journal. What are we doing? The special borscht. What's so special about the borscht the strikers are eating? The cook of the world in rags is making it. You can find him in the kitchen, look into it. He was putting vodka in it. Vodka. We already know this. So what more have I got to do about that? People say the commercial building on the plaza is cursed. No business there will ever thrive without going bankrupt. You promise Plaisance you'll look into it. Enter the sealed door behind the bookstore to find out what happened to the companies there. Search for the malignant entity. Plaisance says she lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. Maybe we'll do that. I'm not bothered about doing that. I think I found him, but I can't really get through to him yet. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. We haven't been able to do this. She reneged on her deal. Prove your authority. I don't have authority. This still hasn't happened yet. No tattoo stuff.
Tell me a dad joke.
A dad joke? I'm running out of dad jokes. What's a shark's favorite sandwich? Oh, this is a shit one. I'm setting your expectation now. This is a shit one. What's a shark's favorite sandwich? And it's not a shit sandwich, by the way. Story mode. I'll leave it for a bit, Rasusu. If it gets, then maybe I'll lock it down. But for now, I think we'll leave them on for a bit. Tuna, unfortunately not. Strange doors in the whirling. We can't get into the secret passage. I've got hold of a tape, but I don't have a tape player. I could possibly buy one now. Bite size. You see, that's a good one as well. But it's not what we're looking for. Let's go see the bookshop thing. Can I get in here?
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
Huh. So no one's answering. How do I get in? It does end in jellyfish. It does end in jellyfish. Peanut butter and jellyfish. Yeah. A shark's favorite sandwich is peanut butter and jellyfish. Like, do sharks even eat jellyfish? Is that a thing that they do?
flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Fair point, yes, totally obvious. Flashlights go in hand?
Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them.
That makes no sense at all.
I'm sorry, the fundamental laws of the universe don't seem to agree with you, Detective, but the fact remains that it's too dark to see in here without a flashlight. So come on, we've got work to do.
Some areas are inaccessible with...
Alright, well I now I know that. I'm glad it told me that. Oh, I can go in now. Okay. Rinvello figured it out by telling... Loketta figured it out by telling Rinvello a totally different joke. That's the way. Oh, money! No, money!
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural.
Someone's been playing D&D in here.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
He does. Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? And are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
This has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You
You're
see
very
permafrost
welcome.
and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Oh, it might still
You
raise.
see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
If only that would happen to the Wirral.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret
Run,
dwell
mini
in
me.
this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "We're all together," and "Heat death of the universe." This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
Hold on. How do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9.
Can I use
Some
the
written
car
notes too.
to get to these?
Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Press print. Print.
Nothing happens.
Press play again.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Something's missing.
We need a tape. Where do we get a tape from? Oh. Where are the clothes it used to display? Blue velvet, soft and touch. Moth bitten. Money. This is why they run out of money. They just left it in all the cupboards.
What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Come on then.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do it?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
The curse got them. I see no other explanation.
Ah, yes. The doom of bad business practices. Okay, let's keep moving.
I like winding Kim up. I'm probably going to pay for it one day. Memory? Oh. Oh. Emma's Atelier? No, it's Renoir's Atelier. Weird that 2 games in a row have used that word. Insert.
The smooth draw. The filament slides into place.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What, are you a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Aww.
Now please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, but where are you? How do you know where I'm going to play the paranoia? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios. Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident.
Why'd you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you know any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary
Oh!
call-in radio games.
I did phone them.
That's what the catalog says.
From the doorbell outside.
That's not bad.
And what is that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Oh.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way.
Fortress accident. Is there any? Thank you. And
Tiles on the cube are still the filaments.
Alright. There must be somewhere around a password.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. This must be where the entity lives. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's home. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
Why do I get hurt doing the most minor stupid things? I knocked on a window?
If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
This is not random. This is significant. I want to see what's on the other side. Blow gently on your bruised knuckle. No, I want to.
Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily? In any case, there's no way we can get in.
Alright. Do I have to have hurt myself? Like, just... I should have my carrier bag in my other hand. You never know.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Sad. Oh. Winds howling. Money! A bear?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly.
Carol,
the
yes.
door is covered in frost,
Fancy a
and
game
the
of
bear's
Gwent.
eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
If I'd done this earlier, if like the first time I came here, if I had had the torch in my hand, I could have brought the body down here. God damn it.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keep
Could have had my boots.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnival?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
So, the reason all these businesses failed is because they were bad businesses. That's what we're getting to here.
The fridge buzzes with energy.
Like, they're just wasting money on nonsense. There's a hidden doorway here.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Not quite done on this side here.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
I'm not kicking it. If I kick it, I'm going to hurt myself again. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
Not joking, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
There's voices ahead. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Plaisant says it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Kim. I am going to kick it. Kick it with my foot.
A hollow ring.
I knew it was going to hurt me. Why did I do it?
Hurts.
I really hurt myself then. Like, really badly. That nearly killed me. That nearly killed me. Well, I still got a +1 to physical to my stats for this, so this better not do what that last one did and fail on me. Hello.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty echo
Should
echoes
have parried.
throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
you've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
What is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
I'm not going to smear my hand. I've got no reason to smear
Bent
my hands.
metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, I rip shit apart.
Kudos.
Actually, shit seems to rip me apart. Oh, thank goodness.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
There we are. That'll save them some cash, maybe. Tank top. Ooh. I can get in here now. That's interesting. Money. I knocked on that door and she didn't even, like, venture a reply.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did
Oh.
you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the Legion.
What do you mean by milius?
Yes, a Mili is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Wait, is she the one who answered the phone when I rang?
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How'd you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Okay, I'd like to order a die.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the We're All Untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
Alright.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
I'd have to pick it up tomorrow. What's a standard role-playing die?
It's an icositetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
Loving it. So nifty.
Why do you need to cast it in resin?
Untreated bone is porous and prone to chipping. Cast it in something hard like resin though, and voila, it's perfect.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Is she the woman?
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean, daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
You never took your eyes off the window to look off the work to look out the window.
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it. And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Thanks for your answers.
She nods.
Anything
Useless.
else,
What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance is a wise woman. She has Seminese trinkets protecting her against the curse.
Ah, the Seminese trinkets, of course.
But it doesn't. This is merely a sarcastic response.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
The Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
The Whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and its customers have trouble paying bills.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm glad we got this sorted out.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
All of them, yeah. There used to be a hair salon.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here.
You wouldn't like it either. A bit of experimenting. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on hairstyles.
Me neither. I just wanted off my face.
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
I am the only customer, yes.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Who is Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
How did that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
It was full of samfetamine?
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milieux. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool. Very cool about the debris. But what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that. As if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-Roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Is there anyone here who didn't do drugs?
Anything else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights, or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But insects don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
A fly genocide.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blade and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
What do the transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of them. No, wait. Forget it. It would take too long.
No, I want one. I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean, liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain
How you doing,
about
Gags?
capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1
Oh no.
on a 20-sided die.
Oh no.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Fritta does the same thing.
She does. I know a girl just like that. She works in Frita as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either.
Oh.
And half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
So the body would have fallen apart in there anyway. It wouldn't have been a good idea to put it in there anyway. That was a trick. You see, I would have done that. I would have gone, fridge, let's go get the body, chuck it in there, and it wouldn't have worked. Interesting.
Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Class A 5000. Class A 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I had to kill the bear to become the bear.
I can see.
You went to Bodhians and told the chef to burn my meal? No.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Sounds cool. Why is everyone doing drugs in
I
this
said
place?
that.
Even the taxidermist?
Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
I don't do drugs.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
I have to put it in her face because it keeps like putting the conversation options over here. And I can't unequip it. For some reason it doesn't let me go into my inventory when I'm actually in conversation. Maybe because it doesn't want me just taking my clothes off mid-conversation or something.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
Hold that thought, lady. I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Alright, what was I? I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
I probably did.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting
Thanks.
the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So you're telling me the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
A strange thing happened when I tried to call on a company called Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Probably just got made fun of.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
What about East Delta Pinball?
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure. Before my time.
She knows a
I'm
lot
not
about the old
surprised,
residents of
however.
this building.
My advice? Don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick-track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
I don't mind pinball. Then again, I wouldn't pay for it. I was wondering about the one in Rags. Is it part of the same building
You
complex?
could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it's... Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Alright, we'll return to get some dice from her. Probably tomorrow at this point. But I think we're done in here. I didn't find the password. That never turned up.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress, also a malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the code?
They just keep coming, Pez. That's what it's all about.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
Time to tear down some narratives.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
No, not to hell with it. She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
I'm afraid only world revolution can help you.
Another revolution? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you.
Well, that's that dealt with anyway, so...
Thanks for the raid, Dexter Nova. And welcome you 15 lovely people.
Dexter Nova, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How the hell are you today, and how was your stream? From space to disgrace. Meowdy. We've been probing alien holes. Eh? And now we're here to watch you probe some mysteries. Proper
Thank you for the
work.
follow, Lonely Poro.
Hey. Okay, were you guys streaming together? Thank you for that. It's a double raid. It's a double raid, Dexter. Oh no, it isn't. That was a follow. Oh, you got me. You got me there. Lonely Poro, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Lonely, welcome in. Focus, welcome in. Zero Damage, welcome in. It's good to have you all here. What was all that? Pro
Thank
Detective.
you for the follows, 3 Damage.
That's a sign of how this is going. Look. No, I'm solving mysteries left, right, and center. It's just, I'm so focused on the case. That's all it is. No, it's going good, Dexter. How you doing? How was your stream today? What were you up to? Revenge of the Savage Planet. What is this Revenge of the Savage Planet? What were you doing today? As you can see, we're doing some Disco Elysium over here. We're on day 3, going into day 4. Making good progress. Although, yeah, my mind is stretched to the limit at the moment. I've just solved a curse, it looks like, which is nice. Bro will die in game and say thanks for the raid. I kicked a furnace and nearly died earlier. That was a surprise. But for those of you who just come in, hello, I'm James. I am playing Disco Elysium on Mondays and Thursdays. My wife Vicky is here playing some Expedition 33 on Tuesdays. That'll be tomorrow. And on Saturdays we do some Final Fantasy 14 Savage raiding. So that's our schedule. From 9 PM UK time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Good to have you all here. Everyone, go drop Dexter a follow. Am I following you, Dexter? I must be following you. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I'm already following you. I knew it must be. But yeah, go drop Dexter a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. I will also say, of course, you've just finished a stream. If you do need to take a break from your screen, if you need to grab a drink or a snack or just kind of step away for a bit, do what you need to do. Look after yourself. I'll be here for a few more hours, so you're welcome to hang with us. It's a world where we have to escape solving puzzles and exploring. It's co-op and it's fun. Oh, interesting. Oh, I might take a look into that then. A co-op puzzle game. Interesting. That might be a future me and Vicky game, perhaps. I'll have a little explore and look into it. Well, yeah, as I say, have you played? You've played this game before, Dexter? I am Hobocop Superstar. I am the world's best Hobocop. That would be the superstar part of being a Hobocop. I collect bottles for money, and I make bank.
Stands in the corner. A sign says.
Oh, I've already handed in my money though, so I don't need that. I will, however, buy some more health stuff because
small cabinet on the wall is.
Okay, here. Okay, here.
I keep hurting myself. Played yes back in the day. Can't remember everything. I remember it being great. This is I didn't have any idea what kind of game this was when I started. I literally Loketta in chat gifted it to me, and I knew nothing about it. I didn't know what sort of game it was. I didn't know what experience I was going to have with it. I came in completely blind, and so far, yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun game. I am enjoying it. Did I shut off electricity for him?
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Okay, Kuno.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno don't care. Kuno don't care. Don't make the mistake of thinking Kuno cares. Because he doesn't. What am I going to do next? Who knows? I could try the intercom here again for that SCA.
An old callbox. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name
Oh no,
of
it's
the
locked.
Doom commercial area.
Oh no, I can level up Volition if I want to give it a go. Do I want to give it a go? Where even is Volition? Oh, here, Psyche. I've got 2 skill points, and I'm close to a 3rd anyway. Let's do it. Check my gear. See if we've got any Volition, anything that's removing Volition, first of all. That's plus to Volition, so that's good. I might already be optimized for this. Volition? Volition? Hey, Silvermoon, how's it going?
Callbox. East Delta Commerce Center. This must... Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
All right. Maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you stare at the intercom.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait. Is she...
Didn't you already say that the last time we talked?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call?
Is she a
I don't
recording?
understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
It doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder.
Why does it still feel like it's my fault?
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keep listening.
A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket, wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger, like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So, it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Wait, a recording trapped in the circuitry?
Mm-hmm. I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true.
That is true. So I just used the skill point to get 5 XP. That does not seem a good use of a skill point. The voice actors did do really well in this game. It's really good actually. What else can I do? Where was this one? From A to Zreek, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. I don't know what that is. That's for having a shave.
Hey, was there something?
Well, well. Bringing in that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Got the 20 real?
I have this giant novelty check.
You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash. Now, do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty Check Man?
Frit, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Then why are you...
Frit will exchange my check for cash? How did I not know this? You wish the cockatoos in Australia were well behaved and noisy as fuck. My cockatoo spirit animal is a fuckupatoo, I think we called it.
Is this about the questions again?
Gain 25 real.
Wow, I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
That's correct. I'm glad my imagination is on board with this idea. I've got 70. I've got 70 real now. I'm a bit flush at the moment. Whoa. I might go buy that tape player now and do a karaoke. Oh, I do need to. Can I call Alice yet? She still hasn't.
You see a set of
sorted out this armor.
Radio microphone.
This is 3557. Still no word, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you...
Hello again. How can I help you? Sure. Let me have a look.
Oh, I don't want to sell my armor.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I really need all this stuff, but I kind of feel like that's worth 50 real? Oh. But I don't have the password yet. Okay, no. Okay, that's good to know. good to know that that's worth 50 real.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves.
I want that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduct.
You see rows of toy soldiers. The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Okay, I've already gone on God's good side because I've been paying him money, and also I gave him the bird. So he must already be friends with me now. We're best friends, and so he'll let me do karaoke for sure. It's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue. It's going to be fine. Gart, my friend.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Gart, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
This is my way of... no. It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me.
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The Whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Why'd you even have a PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes. It's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I pay my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
Oh boy. Right, what do we need? What do we need for stats for this? What do we think it's gonna be? Composure? Empathy? You feel like this guy's actually just dealing with me? Drama. Let's see, it might come up with a skill check. This feels right. You belong here. I do belong here. No, stay where you are. Kim, get off my stage.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Drama. Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Test the microphone.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room.
Oh, that's going to knock me down. Oh, no, that's destroyed it.
The bar is full and buzzing with chat. Your sweat. They are going to hate. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Okay, no, I pulled it back. Okay. I need drama. I need some dramatics. Drama. Anything taken away from drama? Anything removing drama? Anything making me drama? No. Clothes. Drama. Yes. Drama. Don't panic. Drama. No, -1 drama. Don't want those. -1 drama. Oh no. Drama. 2 drama. +2 drama. Drama. +1 drama. Tank top. Oh, I'm a sexy beast. Do any of my tools get drama? No. Drama. No drama. You got this, superstar. I know. And I'm going to level up drama as well, because I have a skill point here. So where's drama? Drama's up here. Level up. Okay, I mean, I've got to smash this now. I mean, I know I just fucked it up a little bit, but, you know, we all have little nerves when we get on the stage for the first time. It's fine. I'll be fine.
The stage is all... You feel...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn
I
on
got
the
a +1 for
carousel.
dressing like an insane silk dragon. That's incredible. I'm very pleased with this. Okay, I'm ready, Gart. Hit play.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San, though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Oh, my headphones. Oh, that was so powerful. It's killing the battery in my headphones. That's amazing. That was amazing. Ah. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Oh, could it be an MC oblivious to a love interest? Wee. Oh, I'm going to work to make this happen.
He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Oh God, you've got a tear in your eye. Behave yourself.
Last words?
Say nothing. Leave enigmatically. Because I'm a superstar. Don't talk to me. Right, let's get dressed. Let's get dressed again. What was I wearing? I was wearing that. I was wearing that. I think that's right. I think that's right. Kim is the oblivious one here. Well, we're being a bit relaxed with the rules for the bingo, just because obviously it's not an RPG, so we're very unlikely to be getting like elemental dungeons and things. So I'm relaxing the rules a little bit. If Kim is a bit oblivious, that's fine. We can still work with that. We can still work with that. Right. Okay. I mean, that's another mission down, right? Gart, what did you think of that?
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was all right. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
Kim, you got anything to say
Yes.
about that? No. Okay. You dickhead, you got anything to say about that?
Again? I can't believe this.
Oh, no. Let's talk about your borscht. Let's talk borscht.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. The man says, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Say something cool?
Okay. So
of course, turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly.
Oh, I just have to decide what to do? No vodka.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to...
Okay, that's resolved that quest. I'm running out of quests. Which means I need to start working on the stats for the things that I haven't finished yet.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I know. Do you respect my authority after that song?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out, Gimp?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Yeah, he's got +2. but my authority is still really low. I'm gonna wear some clothes to up my authority, because I think they need to respect my authority by making me wear clothes that are completely inappropriate for this place. Do I even have any authoritative clothes? I might have to go visit the clothes man and buy some clothes just so I've got some options for stats. Now that I've got some cash, I can actually do that. -1 authority? Okay. Okay, my clothes do not inspire authority. That's what I'm discovering here. Authoritarian clothes. It's the it's in vogue at the moment, I believe.
You keep coming back.
You find your hands deep.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
Something cold grazes your hand.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Fine, I'll have it.
Gotta prepare for...
It's not what I wanted, though. I thought there was going to be more choice.
You see too lowly defeat.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer.
A pair of found ultras. Dedicated, victorious.
Those sneakers, mister.
50?
Those sneakers are the latest.
Only that found ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine? These once respectable speak.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are
What about the
stars
speakers, though?
here.
Doesn't anyone want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic. These once respect.
No.
Poor
don't
little
look at
speakers,
the
we're gonna pat the speakers.
Officer. Look, no, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're
Can't
from
I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first.
Damn it. 50 real though? No. I'm not ready to do that just yet.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime.
These are all boring. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resist.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more,
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret.
it's going to be very difficult for...
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
What, Kim, you've been hanging out with me for 3 days. What do you think this is?
The Lieutenant's reverse psychology for Betty doesn't work on you. If you want to look like a mega secret midlife crisis, that's your choice.
Conceptualization. Look, I've got to go through all my stats again now. Conceptualization. +1. So we keep the shirt on. Conceptualization. jacket. Okay, I got one extra bonus point. Yes, we can, Kim. Yes, we can. Rabo knows.
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime.
58%. Let's do it.
100%
Water blue shades, the right on the left temple, says sub-insulindic rendezvous. The frame appears to be carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Try, Mom.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue, yes. But they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Oh.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Kim, what about these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
I'll take him. Where does thug life go when you need it? You peaked too soon, Pezza. You peaked way too early. I'm near the end of the day. I'm just kind of wrapping things up now for this day. Is there anything left to do?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
I might need to. I mean, this guy's not really being friends with me anyway. I might need to damage my friendship with this guy.
Stuck in the rain. What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
It's important I can't blow
You're
it.
not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you?
Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
She's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is or I can't finish the investigation.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax. Ask.
Where is the lady driver?
Here.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
Anything else? Like where she is now?
No. I don't know.
Why did you have the keys?
She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
I gave a whole day. I looked everywhere. I found no other option. Sorry I had to do this.
I bet you are.
One more thing about something else.
I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
Look, it's just how it had to be, mate. Okay? It's just how it had to be. Okay, green truck. This looks like a green truck.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This is the one our men pointed to.
Unlock the door.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just... The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
Oi, oi, now, what do we have here? You missed the karaoke, Reptilian Brain. You missed an epic karaoke. I was such a superstar, everyone loved it.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
I dressed in my dragon costume. Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Great, now he's here in chat.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox.
How you doing, ancient reptilian brain?
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Yeah, the one foot that's weaker than the other.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful!
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
It would fit with what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Let's have a look in the
A metallic
toolbox.
drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Well, let's check that
It's an
out.
issue of Petit Ferique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its net. You close the rusty...
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Sure, Kim, anything you want.
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found. so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly,
Flashlight to the face!
I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So it turns out this is connected to the Union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them to other ends as extra ammunition.
What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin.
Yes, well...
Oh.
Unimportant.
Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over.
Debrief over.
Alright, let's put our torch away. We don't need that right now. I'm gonna get my clipboard out. I haven't used my clipboard in a while. Do I need to do anything in there? Oh, I can't interact with it anymore because I have presumably read everything that's in it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go see Margaret Thatcher before bedtime. See if we can get this in before the end of the day. I always seem to be going to see Margaret Thatcher at night, and she never gets the hint. Oh, do you like the gun?
Tell me a dad joke.
I like playing in the
I'll
dark.
tell you a dad
Sharpens
joke.
your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
What do cats eat for breakfast? Give me an answer. What do cats eat for breakfast? Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made.
Mice Krispies. Easy
Good
one.
weapon. Accurate and reliable.
You were right, Loketta.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Composure. Composure. Anything taking composure off? This is fast becoming a game where I just literally get changed in the middle of the street to have a conversation. Imagine you were talking to someone and they were like, "Ah, you need a bit more drama." So then they just like get completely undressed and then get dressed again. Average Londoner. The London version of Fallout.
I like playing in the dark.
72%.
Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on...
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle I.
Look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle I during the Revolution.
Croix de Bravoure and the Setting Sun. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
For bravery?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frizzle thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatoo feathers to battle.
Cockatoo?
Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Bastards.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw is tight. I really want to say that. I mean, the game wants me to say one of the first 2, but I really want to say the third one. This had never happened to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw is tight.
Right. So I grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frizzle to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. more than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're being modest, Rene.
The old carabinier stands
Over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was. And that heathen wild crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back. He still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Rene's heroics, aren't you?
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like Rene himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Quite impressive. It's men like Rene who made Revachol great once.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. Service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Alright, we know a little bit more about Rene.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, Rene, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
I need to dress up for some drama again. We gotta tell a tale. We gotta spin a yarn. We need some drama for this. Okay, we need the tank top. We need the bow tie. That's -1. That's -1. This is ridiculous. Pretty yourself up for the old man. Bad fishnet vest, same as karaoke. Yeah. I think this was it. Do I have anything that's removing drama before I proceed? No, we're good. All right, Rene, what do you think of this?
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
This is a red check, so I'm gonna do the chat booster, just to see if we can get this up a little. Oh, I've got a point. Okay, no, actually, whoops. Let me put a point into drama. Let's see if that gives us what we need.
I like playing in the dark.
83.
Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Still a 1 in 5 chance that I could lose. Let's do the boost. I'm gonna do the boost. It is intellect drama that we want to boost for this. You'll have 15 seconds. It'll come up on the overlay if you're watching on Twitch. Let's give it a go. It's 15 seconds. Well, 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 92. Okay, we've got to get this now.
Go long, go deep, go unconventional.
Okay, let's see what you have to lower a stat too? Do you really? And is it permanent? I thought it's only for the duration. I thought I only had like 30 seconds. So hopefully it's fine. Yeah, I think it's about to expire already. 3, 2, 1, and then it'll go back to normal. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. My story doesn't have gunfire, blood, or spilled guts, but let me take you on a different take on heroism.
Sure, officer. Let's hear your take.
Imagine just flickering into existence from nothingness.
I'm not following you.
He'll get it. Don't worry. Just continue. He's gonna be impressed.
Imagine knowing nothing but the sweet oblivion, only to wake into unbelievable pain.
The man stares at you, silently frowning.
Right when you're willing to do just about anything to make it stop, you open your eyelids.
The carabiner crosses his arms and spits in the crater.
And realize your mind, everything that was you, is gone.
You're talking about getting blackout shit-faced drunk and going into delirium, right?
I wouldn't put it in so many words, Renee.
The lieutenant looks up from his notes and nods
Kim!
to the old carabiner.
I'm talking about so much more than that.
How so, then?
It was a transcendent event I saw behind the veil.
The lieutenant sighs audibly, but keeps his eyes on the notebook.
And I thought getting my knee shattered and surviving on rat carcasses in the trench was bad. Here, have one of my medals. You've earned it, officer.
Extremely rigid principles this old soldier has. Don't leave room for a change of heart or backing out. The medal is yours.
Thank you, Renee. I am honored.
The veteran of numerous armed conflicts extends his right arm with the setting sun in his clenched fist and an expression of utter disbelief in his eyes. Flashes of bloody and terrible scenes of war. Men dying, horses shrieking, blood sinking into sand and snow and asphalt and fertile black earth. All of this accompanied by a musical composition telling of heroism of old, when men were bigger in both body and heart. You feel strange kinship to this old soldier. You and him are the same now.
We're the same now. He went to war and was in a real bloodbath of a terrible, terrible battlefield. I drunk a lot and threw my shoe through a window. We are the same. We are the same.
Was there something else you wanted to take from us?
I don't think there was anything else I wanted, was there? You got the medal. Now let's solve the crime.
Why did I need the medal? It's just something I can wear. Gives me some rhetoric. Let's get dressed again. I think it'd be nice to be wearing some clothes. Where does this go? Can I just hold it and get... Oh, no, I can't just hold it. Oh, look at that. See, that gives Inland Empire and Volition. This just gives rhetoric. That keeps my morale up. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Where's Volition? Oh, no. What was the other one? Not Volition. Rhetoric, sorry. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Oh! Well, hang on. That might work well. That might work well on old Margie Thatcher. She, Oh, what have I just done? I've done something. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Basically the same. We are the same. We are the same, him and I. What am I carrying? Oh, my clipboard still. Do I want to keep hold of that? Yes. Grab her by the collar and yell, "Where's my milk?"
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I thought we'd solved the...
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Where exactly are these eyes?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologise for the
Hey, Corey.
surveillance.
Welcome in.
Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That,
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing...
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our... I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Then maybe you shouldn't have waited 3 days to give me the critical information, Margaret. What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Tell me again how the lynching and the strike are connected.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries
Hey, Angel,
are
welcome in.
muscle, pure and simple.
I'm
They're
good,
meant
thank
to
you, Corey. I'm
intimidate
good. How are you
people
doing?
into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
I wonder if I could get some boots from one of the other guys.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the
And they've
lynching.
had all this head start
Once
on
this
me?
investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
I have to say, this is not Disco.
It is very far from Disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
See, Kim, this is the great bloodletting I've been telling you about.
It appears you found it, yes. And I'm not happy for you.
Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good. as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eendracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contact the company, tell them to call them off?
And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
He said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault.
We did.
In connection with the lynching.
We did.
Where did it take place?
We did.
And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags.
We did.
The hostel by the gates.
The head honcho of we got told
Maybe on
this.
narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was the woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You meet her soon enough, you feel.
This Colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
And his name was?
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Something's not adding up. I'm gonna say what's not adding up, and obviously I don't want anyone to answer or give me any direction on this. But something's not adding up. She's saying that one of these guys in his armor is like a hornet in a bee's nest and could just decimate everyone. And yet 8 dock workers managed to take him out. There's something's not. I mean, yes, he was drunk, but he was still armored, presumably. So what's the deal there? Something's not adding up here.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
The circumstances of the death of this guy.
Indeed. These matches to dental reconstruction.
I mean, they were already suspicious, but...
What else? Nationality? Accent?
Extra suspicious.
Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the remaining 2 mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Sent by the Pint, scab leader, murder, bad reply. Clothes didn't fit right. Where are these mercenaries?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbour gate, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask?
Akira! Oh, Akira. Interesting. Interesting. What have you been up to? Just, because I don't want to say anything untoward, but just, you know, what have you been up to?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Okay, yeah, I know where you are. That's going to be my next YouTube video, actually. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that video. Should have made the joke.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now, can you please tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Observe the woman's expression. It will be nothing compared to my expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like blooms in a pattern?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oranese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What's the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption.
When is that video being uploaded, Akira?
By. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Is it tomorrow? This one's going nowhere but the morgue.
The times have changed.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
2 weeks!
What next?
2 weeks!
Then he made his way to the Preto Grande,
2 weeks.
what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident.
Terrible.
From the Preto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter. Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semines Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Maybe it's a record of his military career.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot. I've only got 2 health.
I am relieved you think so. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
What time?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration.
What?
A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Ta'ola, what's that?
Ulogu Theodos, Xeno Zausin, Ipoli Osivien, Echondes Fronisin.
Wait, when did this countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
It's because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
Am I sure it's not just a joke or some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
I'm a little afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought, this has something to do with the hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna opt out of whatever it is. This was a mistake.
Okay, yes. Maybe it is just the hangover talking.
3-day
or some
hangover?
kind of joke you're playing on yourself instead of working on the case.
A 3-day hangover. I am not a well man. Right, I've got a long way to go. I've got to take Kim back to his hotel, I guess. Oh, there is a little thing over here still to do. Now that I've passed the test of unlocking this door, I should be able to go in now, right?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm not allowed in. That's unfortunate. I'm seesawing between extreme competence and being myself. How goes the Elysium Disco? It's going good. It's going good. I'm making progress today. I didn't have much in my quest log at the start of the stream, but I've managed to get quite a lot done. I have a skill point to spend. I'm going to save that for when I really need it. Only a true friend can be so diabolically accurate. Too British for that whole friendship thing. I replace it with bullying, and I cannot cope with compliments because I'm used to that as the status quo. Take it back. You did karaoke. You got a little. I did get a little disco. That's true. I did do that. Oh, this guy. Can I make him respect my authority yet? Anything that takes away authority. Oh yeah, that he doesn't like clipboards. That man. Anything that adds authority. No. Why will he simply not respect my authority? I don't have any authority boosted clothes.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no
I've still got one level.
drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
You're right. There is no local drug trade. Except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people.
Boo fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off.
Your boss told you to work with me, you fuck!
Business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Okay. I don't think this would help me. Showing that I'm connected to the corporate side, and also letting them know that the mercs are out there. I don't think that's going to help me. So I'm going to not say that for now. How do I start my debrief with Kim? I didn't pay for a room, so... Yeah, that's locked now. Hey, Uncle Flange, how's it going?
The door is closed.
Why can't I call? I wanna... Never mind. Maybe I have to go back to my house. How's everything at my end? Yeah, good. I'm making good progress in the game today. I am solving the case. Oh, maybe I should call the lady, see if that armor's been done. I'm making progress in my case.
See a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
It's been productive today.
57. How may I? Still no word, I'm
Oh, for
afraid.
crying out loud, still nothing?
In the cabin, you see a...
Look, she told me this would take a day. It's been a day. Where is the information, Alice? Did I already clear this bit out? Must have. Oh yeah, enjoying it still. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Remind me, did you say you've played this? Or not? But it has been good.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and...
No Phasmid in that one. I forgot about checking the traps. I should do that. I've forgotten where all the traps are. Oh yes, that's right, you were saying that. Super surprised when I told him I'd not. Yeah, I remember you saying now. I asked you on your stream the other day, didn't I? There should be another trap around here somewhere. It's definitely something high on your list, yeah. Oh, there's that trap. Let's do this while we're here.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap.
The locusts are just dying.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts.
Hey, no worries, no worries. Anytime. Anytime. How are you enjoying Expedition 33? Akira's been playing that as well. He's playing it for YouTube content. And has just reached a sizable moment in the game. I'll put it that way. I need to do this quick. It's really getting late. It's 10 o'clock already in game. You sending the game back? Refund time. I haven't been in there yet. I need to check that out. Where's the other trap? Where's the trap? There it is.
Just dead and dying locusts.
Alright, well I checked all 4 of them and nothing happened, so... Get some specific weapon for doing a specific thing. James is waiting for somebody to get further in the game and it's too slow paced for him. No. I never said it was too slow paced for me. Ooh. Clothes and money. Let's check this place out while I'm here. I think this is the only bit I haven't explored.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see...
Yeah, no way, man. Scott Sweet, the sweetest, the Scott's the sweet. How's the little one?
A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
It may have been used to service an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification, like a sea fort in the bay.
Interfacing. I mean, oh my goodness. I do not have good interfacing stats at all. Oh, they're +2 interfacing, so they're already better. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. I can't get in here yet. Eating and sleeping and pooping, that's what they do. That's the deal. Oh, do they poop? Have you not heard of this, Loketta? David is currently at the Spider-Man stage. He is climbing anything that he can put his feet on. If it is possible for David to stand on something, no matter how small, it could be like the tiniest surface area. If it is possible for him to put his feet on it and stand on it and try and get a little bit higher, he'll do it. He'll do it.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Do we not get our sexy debriefs anymore? Where we smoke on the balcony?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. Adorned.
I wonder if I go to the whirling gig thing, if he'll be there. I want my sexy debrief with the smokes. Stuck. Freya got stuck on top of the cat tree yesterday. Oh my goodness. Stupid sexy debrief. Feels like I'm solving nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. I'm solving everything. But I also want my sexy debrief. Where are you, Kim?
The door is closed. The lieutenant's door is closed. No response. What are you doing? Still, no response. Is he not worried that you haven't found the murder weapon yet? Doesn't he want to go for a little drive? Anything to not face the hanged Disco Man yet. You hear the sound of a drawer closing, followed by the shuffling of feet.
Is that you, Harry?
No, thou art God.
It is I, Gart, manager of this fair cafeteria.
Very funny. What do you want?
Do you want to go for a midnight drive to clear our heads?
To clear our heads from what? Sleep?
Sleep is what he needs most right now.
Good night, Harry.
Oh, no.
The lieutenant's door.
Damn it. I wanted my sexy debrief. Now I've got to walk all the way back without my sexy debrief. One out of 5 game. Can you remind me of something? I do remember seeing something about fast travel. I saw something pop up, but I don't really know how it works. Is that what you were about to remind me of? Yeah. I know it exists, I just don't know how it works. And I'm here now anyway.
It's getting late, and it's...
Enter the shack.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down.
Do you know this day,
Still,
I thought we would be
rest.
by now already, like partway through day 4, but we've literally only just got to sleep. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish this
Across
conversation and then
the
wrap up. I think this is a good
hum
place to
a
finish it.
soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Oh, this is a much better room than what I was in before. I've upgraded.
Thoughts, baby.
No worries, Uncle Flange. Thanks for hanging out.
A million little lights in the
Who
dark.
am I? I don't know.
You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Ancient reptilian brain, you're here with us right now.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Yeah, no, I'm out of Expedition 33, of course, yeah. No, it'd be good to have you here. But yeah, do sleep, rest up, and I'll be probably popping by your stream pretty soon. Spinning, tell me, am I dreaming?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque.
Oh.
The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours.
What
At the
weird dreams I
disco
have.
where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces.
It does talk funny.
turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful. Remember everything.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will.
Nah, Kim's got me.
What, brother man?
For the greater good.
The greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
We're making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
No, that's not what it says. That voice, that voice acting actually changed the meaning of the line. He still doesn't see it's the world that's changing him, not changing around him, changing him. That's completely. That was an important. Yeah, that was very important. that was quite the error, limbic system. Pay more attention, please.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Alright, I forgive you, limbic system. That was beautiful. Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Let's get right to it. What needs to be done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Alright, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Who now?
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in
You talking about Kim?
And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I am prepared to take on this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
All right. So I've got a few quests still outstanding from Monday. We've got buying some pants from Kuno. They were really expensive. We've got the secret passages that I can't seem to get into yet. We've got someone who made the call to the RCM, but we don't know who it was. We called Sylvie, but we haven't got any leads. We've got the tattoos. We've got we could ask the other goons, but you know, I think that will go bad for us if we do that. Oh, I just noticed all of this. Good cop, bad cop, 21. Communist, 12. What? I've got 12 communist? How did that happen? Ultra liberal, moral. How am I a communist? I've been actively rejecting stuff like that when it comes up. How have I got 12 communist points? That doesn't make any sense. You've made so many for the people messages instead of being oh, okay. Okay, maybe. I'll try Alice again, but she seems to be taking way longer than a day to do this. Still got to prove my authority to Titus. It's been 2 days. We've got to find the working class husband. He's somewhere around. We've got to not do that. I'm not bothered about this one. We've got the dice to pick up, which should be ready now. And now we need to take on a responsibility. So, yeah, Thursday when we pick this up, I've got a lot to get on with. This is not a small amount of tasks, and I'm sure I'm going to pick up more as well. So there we are. There we are. That's us. That's us for today. That's good progress. I'm pleased. I'm pleased that progress. That went quite well. As always, we shall say thanks to all of those who supported the stream today. I'm glad you caught me too, Akira. Lonely Poro, thank you for the raid/follow. I was not on right mind there. But Zero Damage also, thank you for the follow. Rasusu, thank you for the resub today. Dexter Nova and Reyes, thank you both for the raids. Please, everyone, do drop them a follow each. Mods, thank you for modding. Vips, thanks for vipping. Chatters, thanks for chatting. Lurkers, thanks for lurking. YouTubers, thanks for YouTubing. Everyone, thanks for everyoneing. As always, it's been a pleasure having you here. We are back tomorrow, assuming all is good with Vicky. We shall be here with Expedition 33. She is in Act 2, and she has just, I don't want to say actually, because there's people who haven't played, but she's in an interesting part of the, yeah, she's further than you, Akira, she's further than you. Not much further than you, but she is further than you. And where she's about to be would be a spoiler for you, so I'm afraid we probably won't be seeing you tomorrow. But yeah, let's find someone to raid out to. If you haven't already, please do consider giving the YouTube stream a like and a subscribe to the channel as well. I'm making some videos on YouTube at the moment, so it would be great to have your sub and you can see the new things that I put out there. Oh, Mike Does Audio still on. I haven't raided Mike in a little while. Let's go drop in on Mike. He's a legend. If you don't know Mike, well, you should get to know him. He is playing some Breath of Fire 3 right now. He also speedruns Final Fantasy 8. He plays a whole load of other RPGs. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. For those of you on YouTube, I'm just going to drop a link in the chat for you there so that you can, if you want to come along and see us, that's where we'll be. It's not even an early night. I'm finishing on time today for once. I'm finishing on time. But yeah, I feel like I've been pushing it really, really hard on this game for the last few days, finishing at like 2 in the morning, and I'm starting to pay the price. So I feel I need to get a proper, like this still isn't even early. I'm going to be up in a few hours still anyway. So it's like I'm not gonna, it's not gonna recover me, but at least I won't feel worse. But yeah, Vicky's going to be here tomorrow. It will be some Expedition 33 with that, and then I will be back with Disco Elysium on Thursday this week. That's the deal from us. Right then, I guess all that is left to say is thank you everyone for watching. Let's go over see Mike Does Audio, some Breath of Fire 3. until tomorrow.